to kick it away. Here's Pinion. Return coming from the 6. This makes it up to the 25.
Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard
line. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
180. Get hot. 180.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Andrews has it, working downfield. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
You know by now, Kate, what I call that. That's that car wash ball. Just come to life. That's when you throw that ball right through that car wash and you throw it with such velo, it doesn't get wet. It's do it with that kind of accuracy down the field. This dude's elite.
Flushed out now to his left. He's keeping it. Escapes a defender. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
180.
From the red zone now. He's got it. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I'll say this, Kate, this quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. I don't like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's second and goal. Back to Henry. And he will knock it in. The defense holds. The Falcons take a timeout to their final 1. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
I think I can see that sideline considering a challenge down there. It was close, but I think he got barely enough to escape the end zone. Another run might not be so lucky.
Henry, and he's going to be stopped. Third goal winds up losing yardage. And now, Brock, will they challenge them again on 4th and goal?
You felt it the second this play bounced toward the outside, this defense responded. They pounced. That was their chance to get to him before he could get the couple inches he needed for a first down.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Ravens make it a 1-score game before halftime. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. They broke out the design run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get a 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right, an extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. So that clock's going to run as he takes a knee. We'll see if the defense wants to burn a timeout and preserve some of it. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. On the return, here's Ray McCloud. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Penix working from the gun. Rolling left, buying some time.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB. They gave him just enough room to run.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
On 1st down, here's Penix. Completes, it's Bijan Robinson. He'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
On 1st down, here's Penix. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he can take the lid off a defense at any time.
On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the 1st snap through this 2nd half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up. You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. He'll throw it. That one complete to Pitts. And they bring him down around the 34. They hit him for 5 yards on 4th down and get the successful conversion.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Robinson on the inside give. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the 31. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Penix here from the gun. He's got it near the 8. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons grow the lead coming out of halftime. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return, the Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10.
Hands up.
And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got it.
That's grabbed inside the 30. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens start the second half with some needed points. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level, because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. McCloud now returning it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Juke the defender. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
The Falcon first down.
Big shot to begin the drive, has him up beyond the 40. First down, and they go right back to it. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Penix now. They'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up. Shift the momentum a little here in the fourth. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Looking to throw. And that's knocked away. The linebacker got him in the middle of the field. Incomplete. That one intended for Drake London. So that brings up 4th and long.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
So with the Falcons set to punt on 4th, on comes Bradley Pinion. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens trail by 8.
DC, ready?
All right, here we go. Second down.
Hey, get on! Get on!
From the gun, Jackson. Completed to his running back. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Hey, shot! Sit up!
Back to throw. The pass pulled in by Henry. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. Now the offense is going to take its third and final timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check down outlet on short throws.
Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that brings up third down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. It was looking DeAndre Hopkins' way there. So that brings up fourth down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Has his man. It's cut by Andrews. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. They go for it on fourth down and get it in a big way, 25 yards there.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
A modest amount of time left, Brock, but crucially, no timeouts for him. It's first down. Headed out right. Now here he goes. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. He'll look to throw it. Gets his running back. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Gotta hurry this to the line.
That's another Baltimore first down.
Here he is to throw. He rolls to his right. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
We've learned how valuable sacks and a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts, and they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Setting up to pass. Buying some time right. A bit of desperation on this deep shot.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Throwing now. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to push it deep downfield. Oh, what a catch. Back in the end zone. We got to check the feet. Check the feet. Did he get him? No. Incomplete. Oh, great effort. Just couldn't toe tap it in.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
Desperation time here on fourth. Chased out to his right. And they're still like Brock. He brings in the touchdown, and now they've got a shot to force overtime. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all, at this point, expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
1 final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. All right, they got the touchdown, but that was only half of it. Now they need this 2-point conversion or this one's over. One final shot here. And that catch gets them the 2. We're all tied up here in the 4. They're not out of it yet. That conversion successfully tying this game and puts us, of course, on track for overtime.
So much momentum gain, long odds to get those 2-point conversions, but now you gotta have discipline. We know, we've seen it in playoffs with limited time left. You gotta make sure you finish the deal and carry this momentum you've just gained into that extra frame.
And that return comes to a close, which means buckle up, everybody. We've got some extra football on the way. Jaws of defeat. They snatch this game away. And now we're off in overtime to decide it. Chooses to bring this one out. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
And they're on 20-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Running once more with Henry. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
32-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Another run for Henry. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
You know by now, Kate, with this time we spend together, these toss plays, the best way to defend them is to hit them before they get started. And that's exactly what the defense did.
All right, if they want to keep this opening drive of OT going, they got to convert here, 3rd and 9. And they have this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. 4th down coming up.
I know this is normally a passing situation on your third down chart, but not unheard of to see an offense keep it on the ground and try to get the first run. And in this case, well, it's clear that going to the air would have been a better decision. That defense was dialed in to make that stop.
To throw. Andrews has it, working downfield. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. That's a 26-yard gain on 4th down, Brock, and the huge play extends this drive.
At the 45-yard line.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens go in front. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. The extra point is good, and that's a big one. Now their defense just has to defend a 7-point lead here in overtime. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Now he gets a shot here in overtime. Launches one deep downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw intended for Drake London. And now they face 2nd down.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
He's trying another one deep. Oh, big interception here. Picked up on Malachi Starks. And the Ravens bring the interception back beyond the 40 before the tackle is made. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there at the end to steal away the last bits of hope from the opposing sideline.